All
Okay.
right, Leadita, what is this?
Hey, everybody, and welcome to your Wednesday night show and tell. You know it, you love it. It's every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Me, Lady Ada, with me, Mr. Lady Ada, broadcasting live from the Adafruit factory. We're going to just lean back and relax. It's snowing out. It's like a cold snap, and everyone's staying in and just working on their cool projects.
Vortex.
It's a vortex of making. So whether it's cosplay, 3D printing, EcoCAD, laser cutting, making Valentines, whatever you're doing, we'd love to see it. Stay indoors. It's a flush freezing day. Let's kick it off with Scott. Scott, what are you CircuitPythoning?
I'm currently quite blurry. Sorry about that. I'm using a webcam. But what I wanted to show is the terminal. And so I have, I showed this off last week. The idea is that when you have a display hooked up to CircuitPython, it will output what you're printing. And I actually got it to the point, I'm trying to get it sharp, but what you'll be able to see it scroll at least. But if I hit enter on screen here, you'll see that it's actually in the REPL.
Well, it even says, like, I see it says like the REPL, and then there's a little.
Yeah, so it's literally like all the output that you would get. Now I'm holding the camera with one hand, so it's kind of.
Can you type like 1 + 2 or something so we can see? Can it do math?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it has backspace even.
Yeah, so I implemented enough of the VT100 commands that it will like do all the replacements and stuff that MicroPython does. So it says 1 + 1, and I hit enter, and you get. It says 2.
Great. I believe you. Look, this is amazing. You're basically building a Coco computer, but it runs Python.
Yeah, so it's really cool, and I've found myself already using it where I'm working on something else, and I don't have screen pulled up, but I get an error message, and now the error message shows on the screen. I don't even need to run the terminal from my computer at all. So it should be really cool. I'm going to get that checked in hopefully the end of this week, early next week. So if people want to try it, just let me know.
All right. Thanks, Scott.
Okay, cool.
Amazing.
And we have a little video that we're going to show on Ask an Engineer. Here's another view of it. Yeah.
A crisp view.
This is in our Python on Hardware newsletter.
And I like when there's an error, a little Sparky icon shows up and tells you, hey, your program crashed.
There you go.
I mean, what's funny is that it's actually kind of amazing. Like, there's no way if you have a microcontroller project to know if it's crashed.
Well, there is now.
There is now, but historically, it's like it was just hard fault, and you would never know. Yeah. Now, because Python is interpreted, it can actually tell you what failed, which is like totally mind-boggling. If
historically, you couldn't just plug in your microcontroller and it shows up as a drive, and you can edit your files and not use an IDE.
This is all amazing.
This is all new.
All new.
Okay.
Territory.
I have to say that Sparky is fake. So that doesn't actually happen now.
Okay, well.
We could add it.
That's okay.
Right now it's just Blinka in the corner.
Nobody knew. You could have just gotten away.
We have a little video game project as a Sparky.
But you just know somebody's going to be like, I got it all working and I saw no Sparky.
Yeah, I broke it on purpose. Where's my Sparky?
Okay.
All right.
All right, well, good work, Scott. Amazing.
Next up.
All right, next, Katney.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Am I unmuted? I had like 4 places muted.
Yes.
Yep.
So, today I routed my first board.
Wow, yay!
Let's see if I can actually screen share this.
That's the route clap. That's what it's called.
All right. So this is the VCNL 4040. It's a proximity sensor and ambient light sensor. And this is my newly routed board.
Nice. Yes, you learned all about ground planes and rat's nests. And it looks good. And actually, what's interesting is you learned how to make a part in Eagle earlier this week. But for this one, actually, they had it available for download from the website, like the chip company, which is unusual. Usually, you have to make every one on your own.
It was very nice too. It was very fancy.
Oh, it was very fancy. Do you want to show the schematic, or I don't know if you can?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can. I need to move it to the other screen. Hold on. So here is the schematic.
Yeah, look at that nice symbol.
And here's that fancy part with all the little all the little bits in it. Normally it's just a box with some pins.
Yeah.
But
All
instead
right. Well,
we got a super fancy
congratulations.
part.
We're going to send this board out maybe today. We'll get it early next week. And then you can bring up the board, which is always a fun time as well. It's also fun. Well, this time I don't think we'll have that problem, but oftentimes when you make your first board, the footprint's wrong. But I think Mimi will, hopefully won't be, and you'll be able to bring up the board and get it running in CircuitPython and make a library so you can join in the 130 libraries we have for CircuitPython.
Yeah, super exciting. So
all right, so you're excited. And you're going to put silkscreen in the back that says made by Katney.
I know, which is the greatest thing ever.
That's right. And then for everyone out there, get your special edition made by Katney board.
Oh, yeah.
When it's in the store.
Maybe we'll make it purple.
Ooh.
To match your purple hair.
Well, we have the purple Metro.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah. We can make purple boards.
Anything's possible.
Anything is possible.
All right. Well, congrats, Katney.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Very excited. I know you're so happy, but you're also kind of miserable because you just use EagleCat a lot.
Yeah.
You're happy.
It's a mix. It's a mix.
It's a bittersweet.
All right.
I know, Pedro.
Hey, folks. Hello, everybody.
Your nicely organized room.
Thank you. Yeah, we've been organizing a lot of the libraries, too. You can get all the CAD files on the GitHub. Last week, we showed off the Pearl's Sphere, the LED wand form, so the guide's out for that, and you get all the templates to cut all of this out of foam bore. And this week, we have... You get the camera set up for that. Yeah, this week we got a little Halloween Mac project. So this is our little 3D printed case for the Halloween. So the Halloween's in there. Let's turn it on. Hopefully it turns on.
No.
Yep. So hello, I'm a Halloween Mac, and it's actually a reskin of John Park's Tiny Museum project. So it is using CircuitPython.
Welcome to CircuitPython 4.0.
Ooh, and it displays the little. Let me back up. I like her voice.
Welcome to CircuitPython 4.0.
Yes, it is 4.0. Yeah. So you do need 4.0 to run the slideshow library. So this is using the slideshow library. And it's a little 3D printed case for the Halloween Mac, which is awesome.
And it has the sounds for all the different Macs, right?
Exactly, yeah. So we scrunched together some sounds that we found on YouTube. And here's a couple of the different macOS kind of chime effects, and with accompanying bootloaders. Here's the Apple II GS bootloader. I've never seen that one before.
I've never seen that one before either.
That one's System 7, I believe.
Yeah, that's nice.
System 8.
Slightly
you can see
different.
the little extensions at the bottom there.
Good.
That one's 9 because you can see it. And then we start getting into the 10 days. So you can fit a whole bunch. There's still a lot that we could fit in there. So that's really cool that you can fit.
Very enjoyable.
In there. Yeah, it's very, very fun. So it sits on my desk now next to my other miniatures. And you can get the files. They're on the Learn system. And Pedro, do you want to tease this last one?
Oh, yeah. Another one for next week is going to be Rose's Shield.
Whoa, it's a big one.
Yeah, nice big one. All the same kind of construction in the back.
From Steven Universe.
Super cool. We'll show that off. Actually, showed it off earlier today if you guys want to take
Oh, that's right. Yes. We did a show in the morning. And if you guys want to check it out, it's up there on the YouTubes.
Yep.
All right.
All right. The speaking of the CircuitPython words is really neat because when the Macintosh was debuted, that was one of the things that everyone went crazy for because it could talk.
And 8-bit audio.
So we're getting there. Yeah.
Amazing.
Good work.
Full 8 bits.
All right. JP.
All right, JP. What's in the workshop?
Guys. Hello. Welcome to the workshop. So first off, crazy thing, welcoming to the workshop. I had a hummingbird fly in here earlier. It's crazy around here in Southern California. I know a lot of you people are having the sort of weather where hummingbirds would just like explode into shards of ice. But,
You turned to an ice cube just fall.
I saw a dead frozen pigeon on the way to work.
Ew, sorry, New York. That's awful.
It's pretty cool.
That's the New York version of the hummingbird, okay? Yeah. A lot rougher.
Good luck.
It is a lot rougher.
You make a wish on it.
I did. All my wishes came true.
So for my project last week, I had another Steven Universe thing. This is the Palm Gem from Garnet. And so I've used our super cool case that Mike Dole designed to attach Circuit Playground Express to a watch band. And then I have little song on there that you can play. You can switch modes between gems. And for my live stream tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a different, also Garnet. I really dig that character. Garnet has big, super awesome gauntlets. And so here's a little tease of what we'll be building tomorrow. So step in at 4 o'clock Eastern time to check that out. And then I also had one other thing I want to show. This was not made by me, but this was made by C. Grover from our forums, Jan Goolsby. This is a little bit of PCB art, and it is a backlit John Park's Workshop logo is what's in it in copper, and it has no mask on it, so it's transparent. I'm going to flip a little switch. It's a AT Tiny 85, and you'll see.
Oh, wow. Ooh, it lights up.
Light up. And it's got a little soldering iron, lights up green with the 2 LEDs back there, and then the tip lights up red. And so you can see.
That's cool. You got like custom swag from.
I got custom swag. It is the best. I am so excited about it. And he also put a little programmer pin slot on there, so I could reprogram that in Arduino on the little AT Tiny. So super cool bit of artwork. All it needs is a pin, so I can attach it to my jacket.
We still have the stock, the sticker pins.
Yeah, you're right. A little magnet one, maybe.
Okay, great.
So I thought that was super cool. So that's all I got for today.
Nice.
Next up, Erin.
Hi, Erin.
Hello. So
Hello.
I'm doing a silly fun project this week with the Powerpuff Girls. I made a little Valentine candy box, which I only ate about half of the candy. Good for me.
Yum.
But let's see. You flip it on, and it's got a couple of copper tape pads on there. And when you touch each the pad, it'll light up in the color of that Powerpuff Girls costume and play a little sound. So this is a super simple build, just using some copper tape and a circuit playground with a little battery box in the back. No soldering or anything like that required. So I just launched that project. Since Valentine's Day is coming up pretty soon, it might be a fun one to get started and give that to your mom or something like that.
All right, lovely. Yes, it's good timing and adorable artwork. And thanks to Cartoon Network, of course, who's been sending us all this artwork that we can use in these projects. We're doing a fun collaboration with MakeCode, Cartoon Network, and us. And what's my favorite thing is, as soon as we announced it, like everybody on the Adafruit team was like, "I want to do a project of my favorite characters." So it worked out. All right. Thank you, Erin.
Next up, TG Techie.
You're muted, but we can see you.
Hi. So
that was pretty cool.
Whoa!
It's just I got a pin. Just click the mute button off screen. So I've been.
You told me.
So if you can't tell, I like Star Trek, and I've been making a tricorder, but this one is actually functional.
Ooh.
So I was looking around. And Arduino does have a GUI someone wrote, but I decided I wanted to do it in CircuitPython because who doesn't love Python?
Good choice.
And and so in 3-4 months, I wrote a GUI from scratch on top of sending rectangles, and I had to make my own text because display layout wasn't out yet. But I'm very glad it's out now. Yes. So tell me when I'm starting to run out of time.
Yeah, okay.
There are buttons.
Oh, this is great.
Ooh, nice. Oh, the PCB buttons are like capacitive touch.
Yeah, I had a lot of trouble soldering the MPR 121s.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. The actually I had a friend do it. The window-ish system has multiple pages supported, and each of these little tiles is a button. Tell me if you can read.
Yeah, you get temperature and camera.
Yeah, you're making a real tricorder.
Do you see the first tile?
It says 0. No, I can't quite read it.
Info?
It's 2048. My friend wrote a version of Python for 2048, and I ported it here. So you can play 2048.
All right.
Every tricorder has that installed, and a lot of people don't know that.
Well, we also have our tricorder build that we made.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, so we can show we're next generation, and you're more classic.
This is from
that's next generation.
All right, sorry.
Mark 5.
You can tell I am really bad at this. Yeah, L-card graphics. Let's just Phil made this, so I think he wanted to be like you. So
yeah, well, TG Techie's not only getting a sticker for this show and tell, but I'm sending out one of these unreleased devices because I know you'll actually use it like immediately. So congratulations. Yeah.
Sweet.
You still get a sticker.
And we already have a demo running too.
Yeah. All right. You got anything else?
No, just have a great day.
Outstanding.
All right, thank you.
All right, we'll keep coming back and show that project.
Good job, number one.
Also, Noah and Pedro probably already know what's coming their way. They'll be modeling things around this device that we're working on, and so it'll be easier to like 3D print a tricorder-like enclosure and all that stuff. So
yeah, it's very Nemesis, the Pi portal.
Yeah.
The one.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much, TG.
Thank you.
Okay. Next up, Aiden. Welcome back.
Hello.
We missed you, but we're also glad to see you. You're visiting.
Hello. How's my audio? I'm working with a bit of.
Hey, welcome.
Good.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay. So it's as you said. It's been a while since I've been on show and tell, but I'm back and I have something that I really kind of want to share that I've been working on. I don't really know how to explain how I came up with this or why I decided to make this, but basically it's a small robotic forklift that I'm building.
Nice.
And it's controlled over Bluetooth, so I can use the Adafruit Bluefruit LE app on my phone to make it drive around, as you can probably see.
Yeah.
And it's got this little forklift on the front of it too that is powered by 2 solenoids, and you might be able to see it, but it does move up and down.
Yeah.
Or actually, it moves up, but the issue I'm having right now is that it doesn't move back down. I'm working on that.
Yeah. Solenoids are sticky.
Sorry, what?
Solenoids are sticky.
Yeah, that's the problem I'm finding. But I do quite like to use solenoids, as you've seen in some of my projects before. So I wanted to try and incorporate them into this forklift. But I can open up the back here because this whole case snaps together with magnets. And basically the guts of this are just 2 of the metal geared TT motors that you have in the shop, a feather Bluefruit, a feather motor wing, and the solenoids in the front. And that basically makes up this whole little robot. As I said, case is all 3D printed, all snaps together with magnets, super easy to control and move around. And just kind of a fun project overall. I've been spending a lot of time on this to really make sure it's robust, because the next step is I think I'm gonna build a few of these, and I'm gonna create some kind of swarm robotic system to kind of control multiple of them and get them working collaboratively.
Nice.
This is kind of just the first step of that in building a small robot forklift that can't put things down yet, but we'll be able to.
It.
Cool. I like that better than fighting robots. Good work.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Well, good to see you again, and
come by
thanks for coming by. Come by whenever. We love to see you, even if you don't have something completely finished. You know, show off what you're doing.
I trust me. I've missed it. I've had a lot of school without, but I have more
good.
time.
Good work.
Yeah, stay in school.
Stay in school.
Yeah. Thanks
Stay
so
in
much.
milk. Drink your school.
Drink your milk. Okay.
All right. Next up, see Scott.
See Scott. It's cold out.
Hey guys, welcome, or I should say, hail from Siberia.
Ice cream.
Yes, the Tauntauns are safe. They're not dying this time around. But yeah, it's been pretty cold. You know, up here when it gets this cold, you have to go around the house and check window seals and anywhere pipes are near exterior walls and whatnot. But everything's okay, even though it's supposed to get colder tonight. I'm showing you right now, it's currently minus 16F, minus 27C. It's supposed to go down to, it says minus 29, but out this way it's a little bit colder, so I'm expecting minus 31, about minus 35C. So this is the night that concerns me. If something's going to break, it'll be this evening.
Okay, hopefully not.
Anyway, as soon as I get this thing to let me, my back, yeah, I'm back good. I noticed somebody decided to make a CPM emulation run on the M4. Well, since I did a good bit of my work through college on Z80 and CPM, I'll see what I can come up with to throw on there. The first thing I want to put on there is a Z machine and run one of my all-time favorite games called Starcross. It's a Steve Moretsky. I talked to him a while back about it, but as I expected, he drew the inspiration. It's a game, you find a derelict spacecraft. It's kind of like when Rama comes in the Clark novel, but you're an asteroid miner. You go figure out what is this thing? It's got problems. How do you fix them? And then what happens afterward? But very good game. I'm going to see what I can do to. I've got all the file stuff on floppy disks from.
Well, you can put an SD card in, and I think you can access the file system. It's all through Arduino. We also, of course, a Z Machine emulator that we got working.
Oh, then I just load the game file, the Z3. It's a Z3. The Z3. Yeah. So, but yeah.
Right out.
I think I've told this story before, but the one Infocom game that really flummoxed us, that's me and my roommate back then, was the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah, it's a pocket fluff. It's like if you don't get the pocket fluff, like you're doomed.
We did get that one. The one that we didn't get was when you're in the bar and the small dog gulps uncomfortably. It's not canon. You are not told to feed the sandwich to the dog. And you don't find out until a dozen hours later that you can't win the game because of that thing. Our resolution was, of course, to decompile the game file. And so back then we wrote stuff in Pascal because the Pascal compiler on CPM, in fact, I want to put that on there too. It's limited to 64K or whatever's left to 64K once you have CPM loaded and the interpreter loaded or the compiler loaded. But it made pretty efficient code for a Z80 back in the day. It was kind of like CircuitPython today. It would have been the Turbo Pascal CPM in 1985. It was fun to play with, and you could twiddle the ports and all that other jazz. But yeah, I thought that was quite cute. I'm like, oh, I've got an M4, but crap, it doesn't have an SD interface. I have the Metro. So as soon as I find the Grand Central in stock, I'll
you can just wire up an SD externally if you have an SD breakout. Like the Grand Central, we might be out of stock right now.
Yeah, no, like I said, when I have it flagged to tell me when you got them in.
Okay, well, we will.
Yeah, I've been working on my other stuff, and hopefully I'll have some of it to show you here soon. But just lots of stuff hitting at once, especially right after Christmas, keeps me busy and out of my fun zone. So, okay. But I thought I'd just check in and say, yeah, we're cold, but thriving.
You're always welcome. Come by.
Okay. Well, that's
Thanks, everybody.
For this week. Thank you, everybody, for making this the best half an hour every single week. We're here every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on the Show and Tell. Thank you, TG Techie.
Commander Techie.
Yeah, and Scott, and Petra, and Kenny, and JP, and Erin, and In. We'll see everybody next week at 7:30, and Ask an Engineer starts in 5 minutes.
See you soon.
Bye.
Cheers.
Have a great one.